Welcome back to Ys Origin. We are in the Demon Core? Is that it? We just beat up a big mantis and came to a new area. Real dark, kinda nasty. So heads up to everybody, at this point, I'm effectively playing blind. The mantis is the last boss that I've beaten myself. I kinda bummed around in the Demon Core, but I don't actually know what's going on in here. I do know we are nearing the end of the game, though. Also, you may notice, given my 141,000 SP, I did a little grinding.
Naka, I'm gonna stop here real quick. Did you mean nearing the end of this game, or you mean easing the end of this game?
We're easing the end of this one.
Sorry, it's just that update for Final Fantasy came out like last Tuesday, and I just had that near rate on my mind, and I'm like, oh, he said near, and I know he means it like the actual word near, but it's like, I can't let this opportunity go.
I've still got to play that.
I have to let the terribleness out. Anyway, you got a bunch of SP now.
Yeah, so I have like 141,000 SP. So you may think, oh, okay, so he was at like 14,000 before or something. He grinded up to 141,000. That's pretty good. No, in fact, I grinded up to probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 600,000. And I bought a lot. Many of which were hundreds of thousands. I had to... I found a single group of enemies that, when killed, gave like 10,000 SP.
Wow.
You just kill them, 10,000 SP. I had to actively stop myself from just buying everything.
I'm honestly surprised you said you had 600,000 and you didn't go for the increased movement speed right off the bat.
I did piecewise. I never stopped at one point and said, I have 600,000 I should spend. It was that, like, I'd grind my way up to maybe 150,000 and go, ooh, that's a lot, I should spend that. The reason I stopped is, I hit the wrong button. I'm level 46 now, which I think is 5 odd levels higher than I was before. And I knew, if I grind up and buy the rest of these things, I'm gonna be like 50. And we don't want things to be too easy. So, that's where we are, and that's where the money we have is. Shockingly, at 141,000, I can't afford anything.
You were close. You were like 20k from something.
So I don't actually remember, because it's been like a week.
I definitely remember you had
week too.
Fun with these plant guys.
I mean, he dies quickly enough to beating with an axe. I was hoping I could do it. Yeah, like, I get hit once. I'm taking negligible damage. And this is why I stopped grinding. What did I grind on, you may ask? These 3 slimes. These 3 slimes is it. I didn't have the right thing equipped. Because it's not actually 3 slimes. It's like 800 slimes. And just like that, I have 148,000. You leave the room, you go back in. If you charge up real good, you can just go. Of course, it gets a lot easier now that I have a couple levels more than before. 154,000. Like, that's what I did. Okay, since I don't really need experience, and we toughed our way through here last time, let's just kind of hop on past and see what's going on. I don't remember there being
enemies.
I don't remember there being anything over here. I think I got this. I think I went over here and I got this. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That was that Rhoda fruit, yeah.
Yeah, and then we used the Rhoda fruit.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't think there was a Roo around here.
There was. The Rotafruit, if I can find a nice group of enemies. Okay, you guys just keep doing that. The Roo is down there. Rotafruit, let us do this.
Oh, the upgrade thing. Yeah, when you do the boost and you just go like, oh!
Just gonna murder everyone real quick. Rude.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't spin back at him. Guy's fronting on you.
Should have. Okay, so I don't know if I actually went this way or not. I forget what exactly we did last time. We ended getting that boost thing.
I think you went that way, because I think you did we got the Roo, did the boost thing, and then you were like, I'm gonna have to grind a bit.
Yeah, so let's just take a quick look around. Make sure we're not missing anything otherwise. I have to make my mental map, or I'm going to... Right, we saw the mirror. There's no such thing as a mirror world.
2 parts later.
Okay, and then we went down here where the Roo was.
I really hope there's like some like little OVA thing of just like somebody going like, yeah, and then we fought a man in the mirror who took me into the mirror world, and Paul Nerf's just sitting there going like, fuck, he was right.
Okay, so I want to run back to the entrance because I know we went to the left. I want to look to the right. Because I know the right, once we go up that way, goes somewhere.
Paul Nerf would have gone mirrored, he was right. Like, it's hilarious how you'd, like, mirrored is, like, translated as probably, like, the S word in English cursing, but it's also, like, up there with an F-bomb or a C-bomb in French language. Because I think even...
Oh, there was no right path. I could have sworn this went up and split right and left.
I don't know, it's just one of those weird, like, you can just walk up this staircase. Or that staircase. It really doesn't matter. They always go one way.
Okay, so I just successfully wasted a lot of time. Got it.
I don't know, we also learned that curse words have varying degrees of, you know, harshness in their cultures.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, it has that level of harshness, but if memory serves, it's also much more commonly used.
Yeah, I think it's like how the F-bomb really does not have much for it over here anymore.
Yeah. Like, it's just kind of a... just adds a little flavor to a sentence.
It's that nice little hot sauce that just gets right in your eye and you go like, ow! If I only had a word for this.
Okay, so we're actually moving forward at this point.
As far as I know. Okay, I remember that hole. Because it was like, oh, you could jump down there. I think this is around the time you were like, yeah, I'm just gonna like...
Yeah, I may have gone like, okay, this is going somewhere, I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Wrong button again. Hey, if I've got it active, I might as well.
Could have used that for the Mantis. Would have made him a lot easier.
I don't know, actually. Oh, red guys. Oh no, I'm holding down the boost button. That's why I'm not doing anything. I'm like, why am I not charging?
Why are you all of a sudden getting the boost mixed up? Are you been playing something else and you're just like, oh, this button does this? And...
That's how it always goes. Actually, no. I don't know what I don't know where I'm getting it from. I think it's just that I expect that button like, it's much more natural for that button to be... Like, if I could config those controls differently, I probably would, but at this point, I don't care.
You're kind of stuck at the, I could change it and make it better for myself, but I also have to argue with my muscle memory that's going to be like, well, now I'm used to this button being the one to press.
Yeah, I'm at that weird point when, like, my body wants it to be one thing and I want it to be the other, but also at the same time, if I swap it, my body's going to be like, okay, well, we wanted it to be that, but we're also used to it being this. So, like, no matter what I do, it'll never work.
Uh-huh.
The way these slimes just multiply. You see 3, that's not 3, that's like 50. Okay, that's a door.
The funny thing is now you actually have enough to buy something, because the last thing I saw was like 160,000.
Yeah, I think I remember the 160. Okay, so I killed those guys, I opened up that chest. That gate goes up.
I think you can go down here.
Oh, maybe it's here. I have to jump down the hole.
hole. Do what Plucky said and go down the hole. Oh wow, they actually sap some of your strength and dexterity.
Yeah, we'll sap this.
I mean, I think the thing I was more concerned about was, you know, dying for this, but...
I got it!
Ah, we did need it, so...
I'm not sure how that interaction worked.
I don't know, I'm just enjoying more of the fact that, like, what was his point? Was he just, like, meant to... Oh, hey, something else. Silver dress.
It's probably gonna be the... Yeah, sure is. Oh, man,
Don't you mean the Claria dress?
Oh man, I'm like missing boots.
It even says it's made out of Clarion threads, too.
Yeah, I'm missing boots.
Ugh. Why didn't the audience yell it at you earlier?
Yeah, why didn't? Probably because the video that they were in hasn't gone up yet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I gotta go up the stairs.
Yeah.
I was like trying to backtrack because I knew, okay, I have to go back now in order to go forward. But like, no, it's a different back. It's the other back.
It's the other forward and back.
Yes. And forward and back. Oh, now you die.
Oh, I was reading that.
You could have just let me pass. It would have been fine.
I was reading that chapter of My Hero Academia this Sunday, and it just reminded me because I thought of Final Fantasy IX, and then it was just like nerd stuff, nerd stuff, nerd stuff, and then like the guy who does the series is like very obviously like definitely like a gamer of our generation. Because, like, even early on when Deku was starting to discover that he could, like, wall jump was his ability, he, like, alluded to Mega Man X, which is hilarious. And,
I hate that you can friggin' do things while you're getting hit.
And, like, one of the characters showed up, it was a doctor, and it looked too much like Mario because he had the hat, he had his hair look like the hat, and he had the mustache like it, and I looked at that for a while and, like, He would throw in a Dr. Mario thing, wouldn't he?
Why are they allowed to spin out of that? Who gave them a recovery? Just let me hit you into the corner and die.
Why are you allowed to spin out of that?
I'm not.
Well, why? You gonna spend stuff?
Okay, that's gonna be the key that we got.
Was there not a left path, or am I thinking it's something else?
Yeah, there was a tall staircase somewhere that I don't think I went up.
Well, let's get your armor in that other thing here real quick before we, like, exit out of these and somebody goes like, why didn't they do that? It's because we had another thought came in and it just distracted us. Oh, you're done with that one.
Yep. Most of them look like they only go up to level 3. Okay, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. If it goes nowhere, then I'll edit this out, I guess. Okay, we're back. We didn't miss anything.
Except for the sudden realization we've been doing this for a long time.
We have. More than 10 years now. Considering we had our 10-year anniversary, heaven knows when.
I think it's year 12, because we started, what, 2000? No.
In my heart, it's still year 10. I don't want time to progress beyond that.
Dude, in my heart, it's year 5.
Oh boy, boss fight. Okay, which button is which? Okay, that's that button. Got it. Cool, let's go. Tower's coming down! I mean, despite the fact that it can't possibly go down because it's here 700 years in the future.
Well, they built it 700 years from now, so...
Oh, they tear it down, then they just rebuild it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Exact same. It was always up in East 1, right? Like, this tower never actually does fall, it just stays constant.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. I didn't know if it was one of those crystal tower things where, like, it sank into the earth and then, like, East 1 stuff was happening, so it was like, I'm back again!
Pretty sure after the end of Origin, everything just kind of sits still for...
Is that East?
Oh, yeah, sure is.
It's a lot smaller than I remember. Unless it's, like, continentally huge.
Yeah, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I mean, there was a whole second game up there. Oh, I've seen this hentai before. You've seen a tower do stuff to an island? I've been on the internet for years. You see stuff and you just never forget.
I'm pretty sure we just lost. I think we took too long.
I would hate that in a game. Especially if it made you have to grind at some point to get past it. It's like, oh, you took too long on the grinding.
I'm sure there are games that do it, but I don't know if there's any that are like 40 hours long that do it.
I know Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest kinda does that. Like, the more days that pass, the more you get into the bad ending. So, and if you grind, it's best to grind, like, in the towers, because...
It's you.
Then time doesn't pass. Oh my god, I forgot her name was Epona.
Yes, so if you hadn't guessed, she kind of serves as Unica's foil, I guess. Like, those are the two that are button heads.
You have the right to remain silent. I choose to waive that right.
You know, honestly, I don't know why they want the Island of East down. I'm pretty sure all they really wanted was the Black Pearl.
I don't know, maybe there's something like East is holding back power of the Black Pearl. And,
yeah, unless there's something up on East that can be used to control the Black Pearl or something. I don't know.
Like they destroy it and the goddesses lose their power over the Black Pearl, and it's just like, it's ours for now, or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, she walked into your hands. Okay, as with every boss fight, I'm just gonna kind of chill for a minute and... watch what she does.
And you failed to do the mechanic correctly, and the boss fight automatically ends.
I wonder if I can reflect that.
1, 2, and you smack.
Nope. Oh, that was fun.
One, two. Okay, we're not expecting a third.
Oh, I feel like I should be way more aggressive.
That's not really your playstyle. One,
It's absolutely not. Like, I'm much more the kind to, I guess, perfect a fight. And then only hit when I...
2.
Ow.
Okay,
I landed on her. She does collision damage.
Technically, she's on fire when she does this. That makes sense.
Oh, she puts that shield up if you hit her too much.
Yeah, they don't want you to one-shot the fight. One, two. Okay, she's still not doing a third yet.
Oh.
Close.
Nope. Can I, like, hit all of them? How does this work?
Naka, can you believe it?
Now comes the time when I just do this because I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
It's an
Can I
old
just
joke
hit all
you-
of them, or does, like, does it matter?
I think you're just hitting the right one all the time.
Can I hit all of them?
I think you just got really lucky in bundling them up, so...
I mean, I did generally hold off until I thought I could hit all of them, but... I mean, I did grind on those slimes for, like, 10 whole minutes. Might I suggest killing those slimes? It worked pretty well for me, and I stopped early. I could have kept going.
I stopped because I didn't want to get too strong for this fight.
Even then, like, I was kind of taking middling damage.
Ah, finally, I can cast water.
Got a rod. Oh, is that the mod rod?
Why is that the one thing you remember from Dragon Quest?
Oh, that's the mirror
Oh,
rod!
yeah.
Finally, into the mirror world. This one. Like, it did get to a point when I was grinding when I was getting, like, pretty pitiful experience from killing them. But at that point, I wasn't even grinding for experience anymore. I was like, yeah, but if I do this, like, 3 more times, I can buy something else. And by the time I bought a couple things, I gained, like, an extra 2-3 levels and said, no, okay, no, I actually have to stop.
Yeah, that would always be, like, the hard thing to do when you have to deal with, like, Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest where they have the job system and you want to level up the jobs, but you also don't want to level up yourself too fast, and you're like...
I don't want to kill everything, I just want the jobs to be leveled up.
I can get some more job points, but I'm also accidentally level 60 in the starter area, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
Onwards to the mirror world. That's spooky.
Ruminating.
Oh, what's this remind me of? What's this remind me of? Something Final Fantasy related.
I don't know, there's been a lot of Final Fantasies.
There have.
Do you want to say,
Something
like...
14 related.
Oh, something 14 related? Dude, I was gonna go for the PlayStation ones, because that's the only ones I really remember you playing a lot of. He healed himself.
Yeah, well, not for long, you know.
Mind leaving? Yeah, you leaving, alright.
Guys just res each other? What's going on?
Oh yeah, they do.
Stop rezzing. I think I finally got all of them. Maybe they split like slimes.
What are you thinking of from 14? 'Cause I've done so
I don't
much.
know. It's some boss mechanic.
Is it Alexander?
No.
Like where you have to teleport and do the crystal stuff? Like you actually have to go into that whole time paradox thing.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get so horrendously lost. How do I leave? I want to leave and start over so I can make a mental map.
Is it Diabolos? With his doors? Hey, found a
No,
treasure
I
chest.
think it's specifically the aesthetic. Oh boy.
Hey, Clarior.
I think it's specifically the aesthetic that it's reminding me of.
Maybe same with wow, you found the entrance exit already.
Oh.
Crystal Tower?
Maybe
That's the only thing
something
I
from
can think
like... I don't know. It's like you get teleported away and you gotta beat on something in your own little hovel. I want to say
Osma?
probably. I want to say probably something from the current.
Eh.
Um,
Is it the current 24-man or one of the Eden trials?
if it's not the current 24-man. It may be the.
Oh,
It may
yeah,
be
never
the
mind.
prior 24-man.
Oh, what did you do in the other?
It's either the prior 24-man or the current 8-man. Maybe not like the most current, but like this expansion.
Oh. Is it Shiva? Shiva had mirrors.
Shiva had mirrors. I feel like that's maybe some of it. I'll go backwards.
Those things are hell in savage mode. Oh my god. We still got to go back and give her a what for so we can get our man horse mounts.
Oh, I'm back here again.
Ow! But I went through the mirror.
Hey! Oh, heck yeah.
Ah, more money.
That's like 2 whole groups of those slimes. And I'm back here again. Okay, so this may be like a central hub because they keep teleporting me back here. So let's use this as an opportunity to teach ourselves what's where.
It wasn't that boss that's like technically 3 bosses from the puppet bunker that each group has to fight. That's the only other thing I think of that like splits up
I keep
everyone.
wanting to say Rama.
Ramu? What about it? Like-
From like not Ramu, Sidolphus.
Oh, yeah, Thunder God Sidolphus.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say that. Oh, I found the exit. I keep wanting to say that, but I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so up is exit. Got it. Cool. It is, right? Yes, okay. What was it? No, you get teleported away somewhere. Okay, specifically what I'm thinking of. There's an arena. There's a big thing in the middle. You get split up into a smaller group of parties, so it's like 3 of you or something. And little duders spawn along the outside edge that like tether to the thing in the center, and you've got to kill the little things that move around the outside edge. It's tiny. It's a tiny arena. It's only like yay big. And I remember as a dancer, I liked running up and doing my dance in the middle because it hit all of them. And just like completely destroy that wave of dudes.
Is it? It's within this expansion, right?
I think it's within this expansion.
There's so much stuff to think about fight-wise. It's like utterly.
Explosions.
It's like,
Like,
which,
I feel bad not like
Thinking.
stopping and thinking more about this, but like I don't want to stop. I want to figure out where things are
It-
and if I've got
I'm
everything.
thinking of it. I think it's Shiva with the elemental ads.
It's Shiva.
Is it? So
no,
when she
it's current 8-man Shiva, I think.
yeah, the Eden Raid Shiva.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
when
it's
she
that
split-
Shiva.
Yeah, so when she splits you up into the tiles, and you're supposed to prevent the light elementals from getting in the middle to stop another flood of light.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because they're and then some of them actually tether to it because then they release something into it. They release more light into it. I think that's Savage mode only, but yeah, no, I think that's what you're talking about. Oh, that ad phase is a doozy on Savage.
Okay, I think I've been about everywhere that there is to be. I've done this like 8 times, but I think I've developed a sort of a mental map of where things are. Like, I'm closing off chains in my head that I think I've been to or not been to.
It's especially weird because they're allowed to do this whole 3D perspective thing that they couldn't get away with in East. I want to say East 2, East 1.
See, now the problem is I need to get to the actual end of this, wherever that is. I don't think I went in this store very often. Yeah, I haven't been over here very often, so we got, I don't think I went this far. What's over here? Chest!
HP up.
Heck yeah.
Or as I like to call it, a hip up.
Hip up. Okay, and then that takes me back here. So now I want to go here.
That's where you got the Clarior.
And that takes us here.
Cool.
And then that's our way back, and we did it. So do I have to fight a boss? There's no way they'd make me fight a boss again this early.
Fight up another boss. Oh, dang it.
No, but there's a save point.
Cool.
Which means I can go back to the tower base. And probably call the recording. Hey you, upgrade my stuff.
Look at how close we are to, like, maxing these weapons out.
I feel like this may max it. If it doesn't, it'll be close.
Hey, max.
Alright. But what if it's not enough?
Now we never have to come here again.
Look at all those maxes. Now I just need more boots. How you guys doing? Yep. Hurry up, stand in there. Just left? Oh, she means like they left onwards.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was like they just walked out the door. I don't know what happened. I'm not
What
succeeding.
about the others with the sorcerers and all that?
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll check on them next time. Until then, everybody, when we go back to the Mirror World.